Woman comes into work, my work, and I happen to be out coming across the parking lot when she rolls in, and she sees me and rolls up to me and stops real fast and says, "You know, there's a light on my dash. I don't know what it is. I'm scared to drive my car. Can you look at the light and tell me what it is? I don't know what it is." She said, I said, "Okay." Well, she gets out of the car. So I jump in the car, and then I jump right back out of the car because the smell of marijuana was so strong, it almost knocked me out. I mean, it literally almost knocked me out. And she's going, "What's wrong? What's wrong? Is there something wrong with the car?" I said, "No, the damn marijuana smell, I'm getting a contact high from it." She looks at me with her hand on her hip with a straight face and says, "I don't smoke marijuana." I said, "Do you burn it for warmth? Because I think it's on fire in the trunk." She said, "There's no way you're smelling marijuana in that car. Nobody smokes marijuana in that car." So I said, "Okay." So I call one of my workers over, who is a well-known cannabis connoisseur. And I said, "Man, sit in that car and look at that light and tell me what you think it is." And he sits in the car, looks at the light, leans back in the seat, turns his head and smiles at me. Because he's getting high sitting in the car. I said, "There's proof positive right there, ma'am. There's marijuana in that car." And she says, "Okay, can you at least just tell me what the light is?" I said, "The light's probably carbon monoxide poisoning or cannabis poisoning, or maybe it's a fire alarm." She jumped in her car and left. Still denying she smoked marijuana. The light that was on, that she was so concerned about and didn't know what it was. What's it mean? Something going up to the car? It's a low fuel light. Tell me she don't smoke marijuana. Asshole. Good evening, Scrap for Cash family. It's been a while since I did a afternoon run where there's still some daylight left. So I've got about an hour, and I'm gonna run through my neighborhood that I go to on Wednesday, because this is Wednesday, and just see what they have, regardless if I do pick up some stuff, which would be great, but if not, or even if I do, I'm going to do another commercial account tomorrow evening after work. So I'll definitely have a load on this truck to take Friday. That's what I'm shooting for. So stay tuned. We'll see what we can come up with and see how the evening transpires. Am I rat bastard number one? Answer would be a resounding yes. There's a couple things. Clothes, good stuff. Few things. I will take them. Thank you. Ba-ba-ba-boom. I got 4 chairs and a stove. A stove and 4 chairs.
And destroying the Bengals in 2023.
Well, let's just walk across the street, shall we? Yes, Virginia, I will. Couple lamps. Really? I would take apart, put them in the road. Now I don't know how many of you have had a one-night stand, and obviously I'm not talking about me recently. Could be you recently. I don't know, but it's a one-night stand, so obviously you're not going to be, holding hands watching a romantic comedy movie afterwards and snuggling. That's not what a one-night stand is. So it begs the question is, how do you end that evening? Now, if you're both on the same page and, hey, it's a one-night stand, so, we had fun, that's it, that's great. But if one of you is not on that page and the other one is on that page, how do you broach that subject and not come across as, an asshole? So, a while back, I had a one-night stand. And it was good. You know what it is. I don't got to tell you. So, that was good. It was okay. It was, okay. But then when it's over with and you're still here, so how do you go about going, okay, well, that was fun, but, So what I did, I tried only once, didn't go over that well. It accomplished the goal, but I came across as an asshole, go figure. So we're done, and it was great. She's laying there, half clothes on. I'm sitting there on the couch. And I said, hey, do you want to play a game? And then she looks at me and says, well, that sounds naughty. Now, I don't think I've ever had that response from anybody when I said, hey, you want to play a game? That could be tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe's not naughty. But in the concept of what we were doing, I assume that's probably a acceptable response. That's a way, I guess you would think that somebody would. So, you know, she says, well, that sounds naughty. Well, yes, I do want to play a game. And I said, all right, it's awesome. We don't need to do anything. We just sit here. You don't gotta, you know, limber up or anything. So the name of the game is Airport. And she looks at me and she said, airport, like an airport. I said, yeah, airport. You know, planes, terminals, people, airport. She said, okay, I've never heard of that game, and I really don't know where you're going with that game, but I'm, pardon the pun, I'm game if you are. So yeah, let's play Airport. How do you play? I say, well, I say something and then you respond. Well, how do I respond? I said, well, you'll respond with what I say. She said, okay. I said, you ready? Yep. I said, okay, so the name of the game is Airport. You got that? Yeah. She said, I got it. Airport. I said, okay. First thing, how about you just take the fuck off? She didn't take that too well. I mean, she left the tarmac, but I think she was upset with me. Okay, so I went scrapping Thursday night. You all saw some of that. Oh, you didn't see it yet, but you're going to see some of it. I'm going to have it out. It'll be included in this video. And I ran a couple neighborhoods for about an hour. Wasn't a whole lot out there, as you'll see. So I've decided to switch gears a little bit, and I'm gonna go hit one of my commercial accounts. I've got some stuff on here that'll have to be dumped as sheet. Then I'm looking, ideally, I'm just gonna pick up AutoCast tonight to add to this load. And then I've got some aluminum in here. I got some copper and brass, a little bit of wire. I mean, not a whole lot of stuff. I got Christmas lights. Basically, I'm just piecing stuff together just to get rid of it, get it out of my truck. That she'll take to the scrapyard tomorrow. Because I need the truck emptied, so I can, I'll be scrapping this weekend. And obviously I need an empty truck for that. So that's where I'm headed. Once I get in there and get set up, then I'll video, you know, what I'm doing, what I'm picking up. But I'll be back when I get there and get set up, and we'll see what we can do there at this place. Scrap for Cash is out for now, but we'll be back. And remember, shop smart, shop dumpster smart, people. Well, here we are. And I'm glad I brought my cart, because the way this is going to have to work is that stuff over there past them ladders has to come all the way over here. So the way to do that is use my cart. This is what I'm going to do. And maybe we can get some video like that, kind of mix them together. Know what I mean? So once I get rolling, hopefully this will go fairly smoothly. We're also going to clear a path. Like so. See what I mean? All right. Well, let's go over what we do have. Chairs. Yeah, I really don't remember what all I picked up last night. Stove. Mixed autocast, some rims, radiator, a hell damn lot of rotors, and this bucket is full of clean aluminum. This is all aluminum heads, block, but it's all aluminum. There's no steel in it nowhere. So that'll be clean aluminum, and it weighs a hell damn lot. Oh, to be clear, inside here I have 2 pieces of brass and 3 pieces of copper. Number 2, I've got number 1 wire and some wire down there, if you can see it, but you probably can't. I've got a basket of Christmas lights and a basket of aluminum. So a radiator in the back, and then that tub of clean aluminum, and then rotors, and then mixed autocast, and then the sheet, the stove, the other stuff. So there's drive-through action, 1 weigh in and rotor dump, another weigh in and mixed autocast dump. The last weigh in will be the sheet. So I'm looking for 100. 100 would be nice. A boy and a girl are making a cake for their mom for her birthday. And they're mixing everything together, and then the girl realizes that they're missing an ingredient that they need. So she goes to looking for that last ingredient, and the boy decides he's going to get his BBs off top of the refrigerator, and he's going to go play with his BB gun. Well, in the midst of grabbing his box of BBs, some of them spill out and fall right in that cake batter. Well, he tries to pick them out, and he's just not having no luck, so he mixes them around to hide them in there, so nobody knows. So she finally finds that last ingredient they need, cheap, gets it all put together, and they put it in the oven and start cooking it. He's going out playing with his BB gun. You know, about 45 minutes later, that cake's ready. They get it out of the oven, they put icing on it, and they got candles in it. You know, they write "Happy Birthday, Mom" on it. And then Mom gets home, and they surprise her with her birthday cake. You know, they're "Happy birthday, Mom, here's your cake." So they all eat some cake. A couple hours later, the little girl comes in and says, Mom. And she's going, what? What's wrong? I just went to the bathroom and I peed a BB. Mom says, there ain't no way you peed a BB. She said, I'm telling you, a BB came out. About 15 minutes later, little boy comes in. Mom, you ain't gonna believe this. Mom looks at him and says, let me guess, you peed a BB? He said, no, I was out by the barn rubbing it like I do sometimes, and I just shot the dog. Asshole.